Hello, my name is Dr. Dave Mehta. I'm a heart doctor out of Fort Worth, Texas. In this educational video today, I'm going to share some information about blood pressure with you. I will go over what is blood pressure, why do we need blood pressure, what are the normal values of blood pressure, how do you measure blood pressure, and what are the consequences of having high blood pressure or hypertension in our life. Now, with each heartbeat, blood is injected from the pumping chamber of the heart into the aorta, which is the main blood vessel of our body. Blood pressure is the force with which this blood circulates in the blood vessels and with which it reaches the other organs. It is the force that ensures the blood is able to get to all the vital organs, including the brain, kidney, liver, and the gut. Blood carries oxygen and other nutrients to the organs that are important for their ability to maintain essential functions of life. If the blood pressure is too low, then not enough blood gets to the organs and they may not be able to perform these important functions. On the other hand, if the blood pressure is too high, especially over a long period of time, it can result in damage to these vital organs and can have serious health consequences. Blood flow in our arteries is pulsatile with a higher and a lower reading. The higher blood pressure reading is called the systolic number and the lower reading is called the diastolic number. In young adults, it is usually the lower blood pressure that can run high if they are having a blood pressure problem. On the other hand, in the majority of people above the age of 55, it is always the higher number that causes the problem by becoming too high. Blood pressure is measured most commonly by inflating a blood pressure cuff on the arm to completely cut off the blood flow and then gradually deflate it and listen for the blood flow tones as it returns and starts circulating in the arm. You should be sitting comfortably for several minutes before taking your blood pressure, as activity or emotional stress can increase your blood pressure number. Currently, normal blood pressure in adults is defined as the upper number or systolic of less than 130 and the lower number or the diastolic pressure of less than 80. Anybody whose upper number is greater than 130 or the lower blood pressure is greater than 80 is said to have high blood pressure or hypertension. It is currently estimated that almost 3 out of 4 adults above the age of 65 in our country have hypertension. Doctors in Europe currently define blood pressure readings as above 140 for the upper number and above 90 for the lower number. You have to have at least 2 readings several days apart for a definite diagnosis of hypertension. What is more important than an isolated blood pressure reading in the doctor's office is what your blood pressure runs most of the time when you are at home and about doing your daily activities. This is the reason that we advised almost all our patients to maintain and bring a log of blood pressure readings from home during the office visit to assess what the blood pressure runs like at home. This helps us to make more informed decisions and advise dietary and other lifestyle interventions to reduce the blood pressure. If the blood pressure runs higher than these numbers, especially over an extended period of time, this can result in long-term damage to multiple organs and have serious adverse consequences. Mild, moderate, and even severe high blood pressure rarely causes any symptoms and is called the silent killer. It can increase the risk of multiple bad events such as increased risk of stroke, heart attack, congestive heart failure, kidney failure, development of aneurysm, and vision loss. If you have persistent elevated blood pressure, it is important for you to get together with your doctor and come up with a plan to reduce the blood pressure and the associated risk of these bad events. I hope you will find this information useful. If you did, please click on the like button. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel to receive more educational content in the future. Please comment on the video with suggestions for future topics. Thank you for your time today.